Life of a teenage kid. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is the phase that most people took for granted just on the simple fact that they wanted to grow up way too fast and actually experience grown-up shit. But back in that day and age, and most people realized that, hey, I took that shit for granted once they get older, just off the simple fact that the only struggles you really had in life was going to school. What did that consist of? You're going to school, seeing your friends, dicking around with their friends, maybe putting your head in the books, bro. I'm not gonna lie, schoolwork wasn't really that hard unless you were onto that early college shit. But even then, you still had free time and you still had fun and you still had a reason to go see your friends. And it's a lot stress-free than being a real adult and actually having the responsibilities that come with your adult. Now, the only thing that I will say that was bad about being a teenage kid, probably the fact of just wanting to fit in and be cool and be recognized by other kids. When you get older, you realize that absolutely does not matter at all. Just off the simple fact that you have real life situations such as bills, priorities that you got to take care of. So it's more so like, oh, who gives a fuck if they think I'm cool or not? Who gives a fuck if I think I'm lame? As long as I can pay my bills and I can survive out here, I don't give a fuck. When you're a teenager, the biggest problem that you have in your life is just being accepted by the rest of the people in your class. And honestly, that was a big thing that I had to go through when I was a kid. I just wanted to be so well liked, so popular. I wanted to get likes on Instagram, likes on social medias. I wanted to have girls. I wanted to, just be this cool kid. What you see with a lot of cool kids, you have a lot of guys who cap about things to seem cooler, especially lying on their meat, saying they slept with this girl to get some cool points from the other guys. I don't really know when it comes to girls or what girls would do, but other than that, bro, it was like a pretty good time to be alive. I remember when I was a kid, I'll go to high school and then Fortnite came out, go home, play Fortnite. If you're a woman, you probably went to school, talk to your girls, and then did whatever the fuck else you girls do. I can't really speak on girls because I'm not a girl. I really don't know what the fuck y'all did when y'all went home, bro. Y'all didn't play the game. What'd y'all do? Y'all just sat there on Instagram and Snapchat taking videos all day trying to look cute? Probably did. I don't know. I'm not a girl. But yeah, bro, life was pretty simple back then. You go home, play Fortnite, talk shit to your boys on the game, go home the next day, talk about what happened on Fortnite, and then do some work, cheat off of each other. Really stress-free. Maybe go to some basketball games, go to some soccer games. For you athletes, the sports weren't even as serious back then, where it was at this college competitive level where it feels more so as a job. Back then, high school was more so fun. Things were just a lot funner back in high school. Then you grow up. Now that I'm an adult, bro, video games aren't even fun to me. I don't know if it's because I have priorities or I just grown out of it. But back when I was a teenager, I had so much fun with games, bro. Just being a teenager, just playing basketball, just doing anything, just doing stupid stuff was just so much funner, bro. Sneaking out the house, bro. Sneaking girls in the house, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was never a kid who went to high school parties. So I can't even talk about high school parties. The only high school party I went to was after I graduated. I was kind of a late bloomer. I was never really a partier in high school because I kind of was a shy dude. I wasn't really popular. I was more so well known. I didn't get invited to places, unfortunately. But for the people who experienced that, bro, I could talk on the high school experiences with the parties and the weed, the alcohol and shit like that, because I never got to experience that. But I still did have a good, teenage years of life. I can't lie, bro. If I could go back to it and relive it, I absolutely would go back and relive it, bro. I took those years for granted. I wanted to grow up too fast, like I said early in the beginning. I feel like a lot of people wanted to grow up too fast until they realized that being adult isn't, oh, I have this freedom. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. It comes with a lot of stress, bills, jobs, bullshit from jobs, things you don't really want to go through, things you don't even have to think about when you're a teenager. Because when you're a teenager, the biggest struggle is literally just fitting in with the rest of the crowd, doing your homework, making sure you wake up on time to catch the bus. Are you really struggling in life, bro? And then not only that, bro, you're in school, bro. Most schools, you get a whole summer break, bro. You get a whole summer break. You get a whole Christmas break / winter break, a Thanksgiving break, and whatever other bullshit ass breaks there are. When you're a grown ass adult, say goodbye to them breaks. The most time you might get off is a 3-day weekend, maybe 4-day weekend, depending on what happens, and then your paid time leave. Like, come on now, bro. Being a teenage kid, bro, having no worries in life, having that freedom of having a whole break after, locking into school, bro, is just something I can never forget. Phase of life that I took for granted. I wish I could go back and relive and you just re-experience to the fullest, knowing that, hey, this is the truth that comes with being an adult. I want to soak this time in and enjoy being a kid while I can, enjoy being a teenage kid while I can.